Hi, Laura. Thanks for the hearts. Okay. Hi, Kimmy. I'm gonna introduce myself while we're waiting for more people to get on. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Okay, my name is Jillian McAvoy. I'm a certified nutritional therapy consultant. You can find me at jillmacntc.com, and I would love it if you would come follow me on Instagram at jillmacnutrition. And if you're watching this on the replay and you want to come ask a question, you can tweet me at jillmacntc, or you can come ask me over on Instagram. Today I just wanted to do a little demonstration on how I use magnesium to help with my menstrual cramps. So I'm gonna just give it a few minutes because I don't want anyone to miss the beginning, and then I'll get started. Well, maybe less than minutes, but thanks for the hearts, guys. I'm also gonna preface this by saying there is a lot more to PMS than just magnesium, but it is one of my favorite ways to help. So I wanted to show you guys my method and what I do. So yeah, I used to always just take like ibuprofen or like Tylenol, but not really Tylenol because I don't find that to work as good. But I would normally use like ibuprofen all the time whenever I would get menstrual cramps. And I never really thought anything of it. Like I knew they were pretty bad. I've had a bit of a setback, but I'm gonna jump on right after this and do another scope for the detox. So I'll answer all your questions for there. um, but yeah, I did have a little bit of setback with that. Yeah. Um, yeah, so I used to take ibuprofen all the time, and I never really thought anything of it. I knew that it was really bad for me, but I was just like, oh, I don't care, like I'm in pain, and I would just take that so that I didn't have to be in pain. And then this past year in 2015, when I was getting certified and we learned about PMS and learned a lot about the body, I just was thinking to myself, like, I really don't want to use these pills anymore. I want to find a natural way to get rid of my symptoms and deal with the pain and minimize the pain so that I don't have to lay in bed and cry for like the whole first day of my period, which is something I do normally if I didn't take any pills. Like I just couldn't function. I would just lay in bed and cry, and I would have a heating pad and everything. So I always, like in high school and college, I used to take the pills like the day before I even was expecting my period just so that I wouldn't get them at all. But so when I was transitioning to off taking those, when I wanted to start using the magnesium instead, the first couple months were a little hard because I was doing this like mentally strong. I'm like, I'm not gonna take these pills. I'm just gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna like see if it's working by not taking any pills. So that's what I did. So first things first, what you eat obviously does matter. So you can't just take magnesium and think that that's going to help. I mean, it might help a little, but you need to work on what you're eating also when it comes to PMS issues. So let's just say you're eating a great diet and you want to use magnesium as a supplement. So the first thing I think is important is to track your cycle. So I'm going to show you guys, I have my old phone here, so this information's not accurate because I'm using my current phone to tape this. But I have this app, and it's called Period Tracker. So this is what it looks like. It says 192 2 days late because this is my old phone. Oh, I can't really focus. But it tells you like when your period's supposed to start, and like the longer you have it, you always like keep track when your period comes, and over time like it gets to know your cycle, and it'll be really accurate, and it tells you like how many days until your period's supposed to come, and if it's late it'll tell you how many days late it is. Yeah, I love it. I'm obsessed with this app. It's so cool. right now, right before I came on, I checked on the app on my phone and it says I have 9 days left until my period comes. But okay, that's awesome. So when you go into the calendar here, and it shows you like when you're ovulating and like your fertile window, and then it tells you like what day your cycle is supposed to start. What I do is I start taking magnesium from the day I begin ovulating until the day my cycle starts. So I'll put a reminder in my phone, like I'll come in here and look and like see where like the flower is. That's the day you start ovulating. So I'll come in here and I'll look at it, and then I'll put reminders in my phone for like a half hour before bedtime to take some magnesium, and I'll put reminders for every night up until like the day my period comes, because otherwise I'm not gonna remember. So I need to put them in my phone. So that's what like works for me, and I always try to do it like a half hour before bed. Thanks. So this is the magnesium that I use. I love this. It's raspberry lemon flavor. It tastes really great, and so it's not like I'm like dreading having the magnesium at night, because I actually look forward to drinking it. It tastes really good. There's no sugar. It's sweetened with stevia. And they come in all different flavors. I just really love raspberry lemon, so this is the one I use. And if you've never taken magnesium before, I wouldn't start out with the full dose, which is 2 teaspoons, because then you might end up with some loose stool. So start slowly, maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon, and increase it over time to see, let your body get used to it and to see like how it's affecting you. I do use the full 2 teaspoons, but when I first started out, I did not do that. I started off slow. Yeah, I love it. It's so good, and like it really does calm you down. Like I have such a good sleep with it and everything. Like I just love this stuff. It's so great. This bottle is actually almost empty, which is kind of sad, but I have another one on the way. And also, I have this topical magnesium that I use too, like if my cramps are like still there and like I didn't like plan well with like reducing my sugar intake and making sure to take enough magnesium beforehand. If I need something as like an emergency, I'll spray this right on where I'm having the cramps and rub it in, and then I lay down with a heating pad. And I have this really awesome heating pad. It has like, it's like filled with herbs, so like when you heat it up, it like, and you put it around you, it actually makes you feel like nice and relaxed. Like this one has, let's tell you what's in it. It's filled with cinnamon, chamomile, lemongrass, peppermint, rosemary, spearmint, valerian root, white willow, yarrow, yellow dock root, and greens. So even now, I've had this for like 3.5 years now, and it still smells nice. And every time you heat it up, it's like nice and relaxing. I do have a plug-in heating pad also, because I mean this one, it can get kind of annoying because I actually don't know where this is from, because my ex-boyfriend bought it for me for Christmas like 3 years ago, but I can try and find out where he got it from and report back. But yeah, this thing is awesome. I really do love it. The only thing that's annoying about it is like when it starts getting like cooler, since it's not plug-in, you have to keep going back and reheating it. But it really is like so cool. It's like you get the aromatherapy with it. It's nice and relaxing, and it does the job with the heating. Yeah, I know. I wish I knew where this is from, because this is so awesome. But you know what? I think I actually might know someone else who has one of these, so I will try to find out where it's from. But yeah, I love this a lot, and I do have like a backing pad that plugs in for those days when you're just really feeling like crap and you don't want to go to the microwave like 20 times to keep heating this up. But this one really is like my favorite, and it works too like if you have like shoulder pain, and you just put it right around here and it works out. Like it's so perfect, and it fits around down here real nicely too. So yeah, this thing is pretty awesome. Thanks for the hearts, guys. And I wanted to throw in, this isn't really magnesium related, but these 2 supplements that I take also help. If you include them as part of your diet regularly, I take this cod liver oil, to get some omega-3s, which are good for pain also, minimizing pain. They're anti-inflammatory. I like this brand because it's not super like fishy and strong. So I mix it with a little bit of juice and it's not too bad. And you just take 1 teaspoon of this a day. And I also take, I've been slacking on this lately, but I take evening Primrose Oil also to get my omega-6 in. And this is also anti-inflammatory. So I try to take the both of them together. I haven't been too good with that lately, but the magnesium is really good since I always put the reminders in my phone. That's what I'm usually best at, and it does help me a lot. So I think that's also why magnesium is my favorite, because I've seen a lot of success with it so far, and it tastes good, and it's awesome. And I wanted you guys to know too, I'm currently working on a free ebook for PMS issues, so that's going to be going out to my subscribers. If you guys want to get on my email list so you can get it when it's done, you can go over to jillmacntc.com and sign up for my email list. Yeah, I've been working on these issues and I want to help out all the other ladies. I mean, PMS used to be a huge like struggle for me, and I'm surprised at how much better it's been. Let's see, maybe I think I've been working on it now for like 6 months maybe, and like sometimes I forget like when my period's even coming, because like before I always knew it was coming because of like I would be so irritable and crazy and I would be bloated and wanting to eat everything in sight. So I am happy to see that my nutritional and supplemental changes that I've been making have been helping. One also big thing when it comes to PMS is cutting down the sugar, and this is a big struggle for me too. And even with me not cutting it down too much, taking the magnesium has helped a lot, because it does take 54 molecules of magnesium to process 1 molecule of sugar. So you can imagine how easily you can become deficient in magnesium, especially if you're eating a lot of sugar, which I'm someone who loves sweets. So I would eat them almost, well, yeah, pretty much every day after dinner. So doing the winter detox has helped me with that, and I feel like it's just mind over matter too. Like sometimes I'm just like, okay, I don't need it. I can have tea or something else instead. But I'm such a sweet tooth. Yeah. Like the sweets, that's a hard one. I have also been taking some supplements. Like I take BioGlycol Forte from Biotics, which is mostly like a B vitamin complex, but it has like a bunch of vitamins in it also, and some glandulars, and that is helpful for sweet cravings. So it's designed to stabilize your blood sugar, and if you take it in between meals, it's good for cravings. I don't take it in between meals because I get really nauseous if I take it in between meals, so I take it with food. I've noticed a lot of people get nauseous when they take it in between meals, so I generally recommend taking it with your food if you're going to do it, but it does help. Ever since I started taking that, I haven't eaten as much sugar. BioGlycol Forte from Biotics. Oh, I should have brought a bottle of that. Let me see if I can get a picture to show you. I have mine packed away because I'm leaving to Costa Rica in 2 days, and I didn't want to forget anything. But I can get you guys a picture of the bottle. Oh, actually, you guys can see a sneak peek of the ebook because I have it open and I have a picture of it. Okay, ready? Okay, let's turn it this way. It's not focusing. Sorry, guys. But you could see the name right here, BioGlycol Forte. And this is what the bottle looks like. So yeah, that's my favorite supplement also that I've been taking. You're welcome. So yeah, I hope that helps. Do you guys have any questions about the magnesium or anything else that I mentioned? Thank you. And then once I'm done with this, I'm gonna hop over and tell you guys on a new scope about how my weekend went on the detox. So yeah, if any of you are interested in that, make sure you're following me to get notified. If you don't have any more questions, I think that was pretty much it. And if you guys try it, I would love to know if it's working out for you, and just like let me know on Twitter or Instagram. That would be cool. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. You're welcome. I hope it helps you. All right. Good night, guys.